Cyber Daily News for May 20th, 2026. The world's largest code host just got breached through its own ecosystem. GitHub has confirmed that a threat group calling itself Team PCP gained access to roughly 3,800 internal repositories after a single employee installed a poisoned Visual Studio Code extension from the official marketplace. GitHub says it detected the compromise, isolated the endpoint, and pulled the malicious extension, but the data was already gone. Team PCP is reportedly demanding $50,000. Next up, the headline number every defender needs to internalize. Verizon's 2026 Data Breach Investigations Report is out, and for the first time, vulnerability exploitation has overtaken credential abuse as the leading initial access vector. 31% of breaches last year began with a software flaw. Verizon points to AI accelerating attacker tooling, worsening patch delays, and a continued surge in ransomware and third-party compromises. Staying with vulnerabilities, Drupal is pushing an emergency core security update today. The Drupal security team is urging administrators to reserve time between 5 and 9 p.m. UTC, warning that exploits could be developed within hours or days of release. Patches will land for branches 11.3, 11.2, 10.6, and 10.5. With Drupal powering government sites, universities, and major media properties, this is one to handle the moment it drops. In takedown news, Microsoft's Digital Crimes Unit has dismantled PoC Tempest, a malware-signing as a service operation. PoC Tempest created over 1,000 short-lived code signing certificates and stood up hundreds of Azure tenants to make malware look legitimate, supporting campaigns including Risida ransomware, Oyster, and Lumberstealer. Microsoft seized the infrastructure, revoked the certificates, and filed suit against PoC Tempest and Vanilla Tempest. Now to Europe, where details are emerging on last year's nationwide telecom outage in Luxembourg. Post Luxembourg now says the July 2025 incident, which knocked out landline, 4G, 5G, and emergency services for more than 3 hours, was triggered by a previously undisclosed flaw in Huawei enterprise routers. Specially crafted traffic forced the devices into continuous reboot loops. Officials described the behavior as undocumented and unpatched at the time of the attack. Over in the AI stack, researchers have disclosed a critical pre-authentication flaw in ChromaDB, the popular open-source vector database. Tracked as CVE 2026-45829 and nicknamed Chromatoast, the bug lives in ChromaDB's fast API server and lets unauthenticated HTTP requests reach remote code execution through Hugging Face model loading behavior. With roughly 13 million monthly pip downloads and a large number of internet-exposed instances, this one has serious blast radius. In supply chain news, the NPM registry has taken another hit. Attackers compromised the maintainer account behind the AntV ecosystem and pushed malicious updates to more than 300 JavaScript packages in minutes. Affected libraries include eCharts for React, Size Sensor, TimeAgo.js, and the core AntV, G6, G2, and X6 packages. Researchers at Socket and Snike are tying the campaign to the evolving Mini Shai-Hulud worm, which targets maintainer accounts to deliver credential theft and malware downstream. And closing out the briefing, another Linux kernel privilege escalation has a working public proof of concept. Dubbed DirtyDecrypt and tracked as CVE 2026-31635 with a CVSS of 7.5, the flaw stems from a missing copy on right guard in the kernel's RxGK decrypt function. It's a cousin of copyfail, dirty frag, and fragnizoya. The patch is upstream, the exploit is on GitHub, and local attackers can use it to reach root. That's a wrap for today's Cyber Daily News. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's briefing on the threats shaping our industry. Catch us on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform. See you next time.